Yo guys, how's it going? We are back once more with some more Aether. This is beautiful Aether. I just thought something. Okay, that was nothing. Alright, so today's plan was, well, as I said in the previous episode, we said we're gonna go try Silver Dungeon, but yeah, I said fuck that because I kind of feel like doing something else today. Basically what we're going to do today is actually work on making this shit box into an actual feasible living house that doesn't suck complete ass. It's, that's the goal. We're going to try hard. Not sure how well we'll do that. But, also I just want to talk about just, like, general. I actually want to, like, do this weird thing called commentating. As much as I like to say I've never really actually did commentating. I mean, I've played games and kind of dicked around and talked about how much I suck and scared I get, you know. But that's not real commentating, and I just want to like try my hand at it and talk about like real shit and stuff. So today's episode is probably not gonna be as funny as per usual, and probably most of you guys like, because it's just like, well, this guy has no good entertainment value other than to make me laugh and be stupid. And you're probably right, but I figured, what the hell not? My channel can do whatever the hell I want, so I'm gonna try it. And I guess I'm more inspired to this because I was talking to my very good friend. Some of you probably have heard of him, Parkin. He doesn't do YouTube videos anymore, but he used to. And I really enjoyed his videos because a lot of YouTubers now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like all of the YouTubers, all like real fun to watch, and they're amazing, but a lot of them really are just kind of like reactions to videos and how they play games, and it's fun to watch, don't get me wrong, and I support what they do. But nowadays you only find as many people who kind of like give their actual commenting, like talk about life. I mean, you do have some people out there, but it's just not as common. And one of the things I think he did really well, my friend Parkin, or you guys as you guys know him as Parkin, was he would just commentate about like anything. He'd just like record some gameplay, usually a lot of like Call of Duty, and he would just like talk about his life and how it was relevant. And I think that's just like, I don't know, it's like real commentating because he's actually like talking and not just like dicking around. And I don't know, I just thought, you know, might try my hand on it. And actually, it's a pretty good time because right now, as you guys may have noticed, I haven't uploaded a whole hell of a lot, or at least not in like the past week. But I'm trying to come back to that hopefully. And not that anything's wrong per se. It's just it's been a really crazy and hard time for me and my family right now, and don't really want to get into the specifics of it because I just don't really feel like getting into it right now. But basically, we're having a lot of trouble and problems, and we're like having to move because of money, and it's not really great. And to add on more pressure is that I am going to college this year, and as most of you probably know, school ain't cheap. It ain't cheap at all. And if you kind of go to college, more than likely you pretty much have to take out loans and get in debt, and that's usually a typical thing. Most people have to do that. No, most people like pay off their student loans not till way after they graduate, and that's usually what happens. It's the norm, so it's not like the craziest thing. But with everything else that's going on, it's kind of looking like that's going to be kind of a problem for me, having to deal with those debts and whatnot. And it's just going to be kind of hard for me to deal with that. But more or less, that's just kind of like update on what I'm kind of going through. It's not really exactly what I want to talk about, but it is related because as I was going through, like, thinking of these problems, kind of like getting a little freaked out. It's like, oh man, what am I gonna do? And you know, it's like, you know, getting crazy. But then the other day, I was actually talking to Mr. 360 Games about this because he's a really good friend of mine. You know, that's what friends do. So I was talking to him about it, and we were kind of having this conversation. He's like, he really like, what do you say? Like, not cheered up, but kind of. I don't know how to put, like, kind of like give me strength to go on to like to deal with these problems and not be so worried about it. And then I kind of want to share that with you guys today, even though not a lot of people watch this. But for those of you who do watch this, hopefully you get some kind of value out of this other than just look at this guy dip around and play Minecraft. You know, hopefully a little bit, maybe. But oh, I guess I'm saying but, and I'm saying it too much. Oh well. So kind of lost track of what I was gonna say. So I kind of just want to talk about how like this kind of affects people, especially for me a lot. Like whenever this stuff kind of happens to me, I kind of start feeling like you kind of start judging yourself, I guess, or like just kind of like degrading yourself, like, oh man, this sucks, it's gonna be so hard, I can't do this, I can never do this, and I'm not, blah blah. Not like you're like, oh jeez, I'm emo and I want to cut myself because I suck. No, not like that. I'm just saying, like, things just seem like a little bit hard, you're not really sure if you could do it, you kind of question things like that. It's just, typical, nothing extreme. But yeah, it's just like a lot of people I notice that when that happens, they kind of just don't really think of themselves being able to do it, and a lot of times they just let themselves not do it, and that's really why they can't, like, they don't feel like they can do it, just because they simply just don't let themselves do it. That doesn't really make sense. So let's see, put in perspective. Let's relate to school. Okay, so through my high school and through my most of my school years, I wasn't A student, got like constant A's, easy as pie, school ain't nothing for me. No, it was pretty hard for me, but I did pretty well for most part. There was some times where I'd slag off, and I think, honestly, if I had tried a lot harder in school, I mean, I didn't like completely just like let school go by and like not do diddly squat, but at the same time I didn't feel like I tried all that hard, and I feel like I should have tried a little bit harder, and I probably could have done a lot better, and things probably would have been a little bit easier. Not that much, because it wasn't crazy not do shit, but it's not, like, I feel like I could have done a lot harder. I feel like a lot of people probably could have done a lot harder and done a lot better, especially with some of the people I know, because really, at my school, it wasn't like an amazing school. It wasn't like top notch, here you go. But it was a decent school. It was a school that if you went to, you could do really well at. And what the hell? Did I just get Ambrosium? Whatever. Oh, crap. See, it makes me lose my train of thought. Oh, right. And well, yeah. So I went to that school, and it was just like it was good. It was a good school. It wasn't bad. And a lot of people I saw there who either didn't do as well as I think they could have, or were kind of like me, that kind of just slacked off a little bit here and there. I think a lot of the part they could have done just as good as anyone else in that school, and like all like the people who got straight A's and all the smart kids and whatnot, if they had actually put more like effort and tried more actually at schoolwork. Because a lot of them were really like talented and like good people that just they did all this other stuff. Like they were just more interested in like art maybe, or whatever have you be, sports. And I didn't really ever think I met someone at school who I felt didn't belong there or couldn't do anything like productive there. I felt like pretty much everyone there was kind of like capable, and I don't think I've ever met anyone in my life that was really, I felt like, wasn't capable of doing something like legitimately not smart, like legitimately stupid and couldn't do anything right. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that, and I think a lot of it has to do just because people at a certain point just don't believe that they can do stuff, and as simple as that. Like, oh crap, wow, I'm trying to have a moment here, asshole. These dicks, dude. Right, like I was saying, it's really more like they kind of feel themselves like, oh, I'm never gonna be good at school, I'm never gonna be good at school, I'm not the smart kid, I don't like studying. And shit, I never liked studying either, but there were times where I actually did study, and when it came to time to go to the test, it was like, holy crap, I actually did good on this test because I actually worked my ass off for once. But a lot of things I used to do, I know a lot of people used to do, was when they actually did get good grades, they'd be like, oh, well, that's not normally me. It's usually just because like my mom pushed me or my friends pushed me into studying or whoever, and they helped me do good. Maybe I went to the teacher after school. But then in the end of it, you kind of got to stop and realize that kind of was all you. Even though maybe your teacher, your parents helped you and they pushed you and they made you do all this stuff, really there's no one else who did the actual work other than you. So really, it's just like, why sell yourself short? Why say that you couldn't do this or couldn't do that when really it was all you? I mean, your teacher or your parents may have told you to do it, but they didn't do it for you. They didn't like read the book and then absorb the knowledge into your head so you could then learn or whatever. But yeah, it was like all you, and I kind of lost track of what I was talking about, but I think I kind of was talking I think I was kind of going for the whole like why people aren't so like positive or feel good about what they do. I think something like that. That's bad. Okay. Okay, moving on. But yeah, I just wanted to get that like out there, and I don't know, I just feel like really talking about that. Like, this whole episode, I feel like that's what I really want to talk about, is just issues like that. And I think it's a good topic to stay on because a lot of people these days don't really talk about it that much, especially YouTubers. I know there's a lot of people who do. So don't get me wrong. I know there's plenty of people who do this and probably do it way better than me, can actually relate what the hell they're saying and not just start telling random ass stories. But I just feel like it'd also be good for me to say this stuff. So I just want to get this out, and I'm gonna annoy you guys whether you like it or not, unless of course you close the video. And then in that case, I guess I can't ignore you. I can't annoy you, but so really talking about what was I talking about? Yeah. Also, I guess I don't know. I'm really bad at segueing these conversations to the next topic, but I guess the other thing I really want to talk about is how like a lot of times it may seem like you don't know what the hell you're doing. You think that you don't belong there because you don't know what the hell you're doing. But I keep saying but. Oh my god, I'm kind of bad at this, but I'm trying, guys. Stick with me. I'm trying. Let's. How do I say? I don't even know how to say this right now. I'm kind of trying to focus on Minecraft and this at the same time. And, oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Oh man, now I completely lost my train of thought. God, think. Okay, sorry. Okay, I was still talking about. Right, the bullshit. That doesn't make sense to you guys. But like how a lot of people seem like they don't know what the hell they're doing. They kind of scared because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And I just kind of want to talk about that for like a quick second about how a lot of times it's kind of like talking about problems more. Is it letting people? I'm just gonna say it. Okay. Talking about how like people seem to know what they're doing and like how you seem to never know what you're doing. Believe me, I felt that all through my high school years, and even now I completely feel like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. I don't know if I'm doing everything wrong. I don't know diddly squat. But I think in the end, one of the most important lessons you learn is that who really does know what the hell they're doing? I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. You probably don't know what you're doing. Hell, our parents probably don't know what the hell they're doing. Kind of like going through life hoping that they don't fuck up, and I think that's kind of what everyone really does. I mean, sure, there are people who probably know exactly what they want to do, plan it down to like the exact letter and date and everything, and good for them because they know where they're going. That's good for them. I mean, if you're one of those people who do actually know where you're going and everything's planned out and everything's like perfect and you have no worries in your life, then good job for you. Real good. That's not sarcastic at all either. No, really good for you. That's definitely good. But I think a lot of people don't know what the hell they're doing, and that sometimes scares them and prevents them from doing stuff. Like I know, especially let's say sports, for example. For sports, I played football when I was in high school, and my first time going out there. I mean, yeah, I was a big guy. Like I was like I'm pretty tall and like big, and I look naturally like intimidating, even though I'm not. But my personality was not that. It definitely was not that. I was more of like, well, let's just say that they used to call me Gentle Giant. Let's just say that. Let's not associate that with anything else. But yeah, they used to call me that because I was just a nice guy. I didn't really like doing mean things. I wasn't violent. I wasn't anything. And I think that part of that being like, I'm not really an aggressive person. I don't think I can do this. It kind of prevented me from kind of wanting to go out there. And fortunately, I had my mom and my friends and my family to kind of thank for pushing me towards football because I think it was definitely one of the fun experiences I had in high school and the reason why high school wasn't as crappy as it could have been for me. But I really felt like I didn't think I could do it. I didn't feel like I belonged there. I didn't feel like it at all. But then I went there and I kind of learned to be more aggressive. Not like, oh, I'm going to beat up everyone now because I'm such a tough guy. More like just like literally on the football field, learn to hit harder and like actually do things and not be so hesitant. And it's actually really good for me overall because then it kind of builds confidence in your everyday life and you're not so hesitant as I already said. But yeah, it was kind of like hindering me from doing that because I felt, I can't do it. It's not me. And then I went out there, and even more so when I got out there and the tryouts were killer because, well, here we go. We're gonna completely go on a sidetrack and on a different note. We're gonna completely jump off this story and jump to a different story because I want to. I really feel like it. So the first thing you need to know about my freshman football is that it was run by one of the JV coaches for the first tryouts for freshman football. And you know, you always have your coaches who yell at you and who are a little bit crazy, and they yell and make you run, and you kind of hate them, but at the same time they like making you better, so you're like, all right, I kind of accept that. Well, I had this one coach. He was the JV coach. He's also a teacher. I don't even fucking know how, but he was an ex-Marine, and you know, there's a lot of ex-Marines out there, and you guys are like, oh, that's not so bad. I mean, I've seen plenty of ex-Marines. They're nice guys. They're not crazy, and you're right, they're not. But this guy, let's just say he went through a lot in the Marines, and this dude was ripped. He was crazy. He would yell. He would go freaking insane. And if you saw this guy, I think you could be like, he wasn't like huge, but just the way he acted, the way he was so big and everything. I think if like a 6'10", like 290-pound all muscle guy saw this guy, I think he might be a little bit intimidated by this guy, because he was batshit crazy. And whenever we go in the weight room and whatever, like lifting weights or running, he would always be there with us and like running it super intense, lifting heavy ass weight. Like I'm talking, this dude like lift more than double his weight, and that's just, I was like, this dude is fucking scary as hell. So you can just imagine, you're a freshman going into freshman football. You're not really like so sure this is the right thing for you. You're kind of scared, not worried that you're not like the right stuff. You're not tough enough, and you're greeted by this guy who looks like he's been on steroids and like wants to rip your fucking head off. And yeah, that was really intimidating, and that kind of was almost made me quit, because he was crazy. I still have like this impression of like how he got there at like 6 in the morning. That's when he had to show up. And I know it's like, oh yeah, I've done sports too. Yeah, I know. It's not crazy to show up that early, but for the first time ever in my life, I had to wake up, get to a football field at 6 in the morning, kind of be like, what am I doing here? And have this guy just come out of nowhere and start screaming his head off to like start stretching and running and doing all this crap. It's definitely an experience that definitely kind of I don't know, how like affects you, I guess. I don't know, but he was just crazy. And so I could talk more about this guy and all the crazy shit he did, but you know what? I don't. It's that's not what we're here about right now. So, fuck, not that. There we go. So I think. Sorry. So, okay. So the kind of all that mixed together is kind of what made me not really want to do football, and I almost quit. But then, like I said, my family and my mom and my friends kind of pushed me like, "You can do it, dude. You're huge. You have natural instincts for this." And I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I did, and you know, over the time, you kind of realize that not everyone in the like football program is freaking insane. Not everyone's always like, I'm like gonna beat the shit out of this guy because he's my enemy. He's on the enemy team, and I'm so good. Oh, you find a lot of people are kind of like the same. And so I kind of bonded with those people, and then like I kind of started realizing that I could do this. I could actually do this. And over time, I actually got that mentality, and I was like, holy crap, I did this. And I started playing football, and I was actually really good at it, more than I thought. I thought I really was going to be pretty shitty. But I ended up doing actually really good, and I was like starting first string on both O-line and D-line for a while. And then later on, you know, we had definitely more people, so I didn't need to do that. But yeah, definitely. So then that kind of made me realize, holy crap, I really just need to go out there and do it, because you never know. Maybe you could find the next sport or job or whatever you have, wherever you have that's like that to you. Maybe that could be the next thing you want to do for the rest of life. Maybe it's the best thing that ever happened to you. Maybe it's the most fun thing you ever do, and maybe it becomes your life. It didn't become my life. Like I stopped now, and I don't think I'm gonna go play college football or anything. But it definitely was an experience I'm glad I had, and I'm definitely glad it went the way it did. Sorry, I gotta think of a design. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna improvise. So, just think about I cut these trees down. Remember my house over here. I cut these trees down. But forget that nonsense. Right. So like I was saying, you just never know. Maybe you should just go out and try whatever you have. And because of that, I think now definitely I'm much more willing to try things out and more outgoing as far as like my personality, because I actually did football and I did all this other stuff and I met new people, and like it was really good. And And actually, I think a part of me that really got lucky. Okay, again, just completely jumping around. These like just realize I'll try to tell you when I change topics, but things just pop into my head and I start talking about it. They don't link together at all. There's no segue. There's no nothing. It's just me going, Poop, hey, there's an idea. Let's talk about that. So another thing, just like talking about how like I kind of got the way I am. One thing I think I'm lucky, definitely really lucky, is that I was a pretty shy guy all of elementary school. So when I went to high school, I actually was really quiet and reserved and like kept to myself, you know, that kind of guy. I wasn't like weird or anything. Like I wasn't like shunned. Like people didn't go, "Oh, I don't like this guy because he's weird." It was just more like I just didn't make the effort to talk to people, and because of that, they didn't really talk back to me. Well, they got their occasional guys who were pretty nice with me, and that felt good. But it was really hard for me, especially since I was the only one from elementary school who went to that high school. So I literally, freshman year, I knew no one, and I was kind of like, "Fuck, what the hell did I do? I fucked up my life. I'm gonna be the loser. I'm never gonna be anyone at the school. I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna be like living with my mom and be like mama's boy because I got no friends and I'm just complete shit." And I was like, "Oh fuck." And so part of me was kind of like, I'm kind of regretting that I went to this high school. I'm kind of regretting that I ever went to high school. I'm kind of regretting everything. And in the end, actually, through the kindness of other people who actually just reached out, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that there's people who would reach out to me, that I was actually able to find people like that and didn't just like, oh, this guy doesn't talk, okay, just leave him there and let him be alone. So yeah, definitely there was one guy who early on talked to me, and he was like, he became a pretty good friend of mine. I still talk to him, but at the end, I don't think we just weren't the same kind of people, even though we're good friends, but we weren't like the best of friends. And he was a good guy, and I really appreciate all he did for me, but in the end, we weren't the same people, we didn't have the same interests, and it was kind of hard to be friends with someone if you don't share the same interests. But, there it goes again, I said but again, oh, fuck, whatever. So after that, you know, I definitely hang out with him because now he was my friend, so every lunch, every time I had, I would just go and hang out with him because he was the only one I really knew. And then through him, I met other people, and we started hanging out. It was really cool, and I definitely started to feel a lot better about myself and more courageous. And he's definitely one of the people who helped me get into football and like all that kind of sports and stuff. But it wasn't soon after that that actually through another friend who was really nice. His name was Andrew. He was really nice. He was more into games and that kind of stuff. He's a little bit more into cartoon and fan art, more like anime and all that Asian kind of stuff, which I'm not that into. But he was really into that kind of stuff. But just the fact that we both like video games was kind of a common interest. And I started talking to him, and we started hanging out a little bit more. And actually, it was through him that I met two of my also other really, really good friends. One of being Parkin, 'cause as you know, me and him went to the same high school. And he talked to Andrew also because they both played games. And why am I collecting berries? Fuck. Because they both played games and it was just a common interest. So they both talked a lot and they played together. And what actually ended up happening is like through Xbox, I was playing with Andrew and he invited this kid named Parkin. He was like, oh, he goes to the same school. He's pretty cool. You should talk to him. I'm like, oh, okay. But I mean, bear in mind at the time, I still wasn't all that like socially not awkward. I was still kind of a quiet guy, kind of like reserved to myself. So it was a little bit weird, especially since he kind of left and it was just me and him in the call. So me and Parker just kind of sitting there like, oh fuck, who is this guy? What the hell's going on? I think we were both thinking that, like, what the hell? Who is this kid? And through some strange thing, we're just like, let's just play Halo. So we started playing Halo together. We started having fun. And then when you get into like the gaming mode, you start getting like more comfortable and you start going a little bit crazier, like your natural self. Start talking. And so we started talking, and we started becoming good friends. And we played a lot more Halo together because just as like back then, gaming community, like to find a good gaming community was kind of hard, especially among your school. So the fact that we went to the same school and we both liked the same games, we both like to play with each other. We just did that, so we just played a lot of Halo and like COD together, and we had like shit tons of fun. God, I gotta start building. I'm so bad at double multitasking here. So like I was saying, yeah. So just the fact that we like had the same kind of people, or what the fuck am I saying? Just the fact that we like the same kind of things, where we were able to like really like talk to each other and like start to get to know each other really well. And I'm really glad because Parkin's definitely one of my best friends to date, and like I still talk to him like almost every day, and really good friends. And then, oh, see, this is what happens. I forgot the hell I'm talking about, really. But, oh, right. And then, so yeah, so that goes on. And then me and Parker become really good friends. And I'm definitely glad stuff like that happened because he's definitely one of my really... I said all this shit again. God damn it, focus! Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, right. So then, yeah, through all that, and now Parkin's definitely one of my greatest friends. What are you saying? You're just repeating yourself, you idiot. Oh, my God. Oh, what am I trying to say here? Right, that's how I got lucky and made good friends. Definitely some amazing friends. And I think definitely that could have changed drastically if people had never actually reached out and actually helped me, even though they really shouldn't have to have. I really should have done it myself, but I'm just so glad that people did because it's because of that I actually it's that I actually have friends now, and that kind of sounds a little sad, but I didn't mean to make it sound that sad, but it's true, and I thank them. I talk to them daily for that. And so I kind of just want to make the point before I lose track what the hell I'm saying again, is basically go out there, do whatever the hell you want, be who you are, and you'll find friends. And I can't guarantee you that because it's just so true. Like, you never believe it. You believe it's just like a bunch of bullshit people tell you and it's never applied to you. But in the end, it's just so true. If you just go out there and be yourself, you'll find people and they'll find you and you guys will be friends forever. Basically what I'm promising. What the hell is... Why is that over there? Whatever. Let's put this here. Yeah, so another topic. Was I done talking about that? I don't even know if I was done talking about that. I gotta think a little bit. Give me some time. Okay, I'll get it. Maybe I won't. Fuck. Yeah, go make friends. That's the point. Go make friends. Oh, crap. Now, see, this is the bomb I was worried about. I just ruined memory block. I had a shit ton of things I want to talk about, and now I'm kind of forgetting what I talked about. Wasn't at one point... Did I talk about how... Yeah, I did talk about that. Shit. Fuck. Well, now I just ran out of shit things to talk about. So... On another note, I guess... How's it coming along great? I think I know what I'm doing here. Kind of. Put this here and there. For now. Oh, God, look at all this dirt. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Not gonna look very pretty. Not very pretty at all, but it'll be better than the wooden piece of shit shack I have, so... That's positive. Wait, did these sentry... I want to check. Stone. Do they actually provide light, or are they just... Fuck. Yeah, they do. They do provide a little bit of light, so we'll use that. We'll definitely use that. Where's the wood? Fuck, I'm getting distracted so easy. Oh, man. I know there was something else I wanted to talk about. I really can't think about it right now. I guess something else I want to talk about is just, like... Be really confident in who you are, and like, if you do that, good things will come out of it. And even if like it's a really stressful time in your life, even things are a little bit crazy, even if things are about to get really hard. Like for me, things are about to get really hard because not only am I going to college, I have to deal with all this other shit that like I have to move and stuff. Like my mom has to move, and it's kind of really hard all to deal with, especially all at once. But I'm definitely have to like just get through it. There's no other option really. Just like you just gotta be strong and get through it. And I think things like that will just turn out a lot better. Cause especially like now, I guess I didn't really want to talk like more of my personal life, but I think I'm just going to have to anyways because for this to make any sense, I kind of have to. But fuck, I said but again. Whatever. Like right now, I have to go to college, and I'm going to a pretty good college, I would say. I mean, it's not your typical college. It's actually like a a specialty college, or not a specialty college. I don't really know. It's not like a trade college where you learn like a trade skill. It's is it? I think it's raining. No, fuck you. I heard you coming. Bastard! Oh, fuck. God, no, I can't even take it straight down. 2 down, I need to go 2 down. Oh my god. Okay. Like I was saying, I'm not going to like a trade school. It's kind of like a specialty school. It's basically for sailing and like anything boat related or to like the sea, like all of, like those people who operate transport ships and all those tankers and whatnot. Fuck. And like cruise ships and everything. Anything like a big boat or like any kind of even small boats like fishing boats. Anyone like who operates that, it's kind of like a school that I'm going for. And it's a pretty good school. It's definitely, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's military school because it's not a military school, but it definitely has that feel to it because when you're working on a boat, you kind of have to have that military discipline because, I mean, you're working with a freaking boat. I mean, you fuck up, you sink the ship. You fuck up, you lose people overboard. You can't fuck up on when you're working on a big ship like that. So it kind of has a military discipline to it. But moving on from that, basically, I'm going to the school mainly because not only is it something I'm interested in, like the whole boat and everything, but also it's also just like a really good school for like engineering and like getting a good job. Fuck you! Oh fuck! He blew apart. Oh fuck me! Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to rebuild that. Oh, what an asshole! Oh, okay, I need to put a chest down. No, get out of. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is bad. I have my crafting bench here. Oh, God. Why did I put all this shit away? Why did I keep it? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's okay. Well, fuck it. Back to what I was talking about. Like I said, it's a good school for like engineering and stuff like that, and it's definitely a good school if you want to get like a good job because it definitely specializes in giving jobs to people who like work on ships. Like their job success rate is like pretty crazy out the roof. Like almost 100% people get a job. So it's kind of like one of the reasons also I'm going there because that way, not only do I get something to do I'm interested in, which is engineering and like and working on like boats and stuff, but it's pretty like almost guaranteed. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cheat real quick. I don't fucking care. Set sunrise. Turn off the rain, and I need to raid that portal again. We need bucket of water. And where's the glowstone? I'm not sure how much. We'll just get a whole stack. Okay, accidentally got unlimited. Same shit. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you come from, asshole? Asshole. Fuck, I need to get my Valkyrie Lancer. I'm pretty sure this is still effective in real world. It should be. It should be. Anyways, like I was saying. Oh, sorry. Like I was saying. Damn, like I won't get interrupted anymore. It's definitely a good school for that. So that's kind of one of the reasons also going. That way I can like guarantee get a good job and it's kind of oh, why am I fuck, I need sand. Where's the shovel? I got a shovel. I'll get one more shovel because I need lots of sand. Alright, now if I would stop fucking brain farting all day, I put my god fucking damn it. Oh, I put my building materials away. Wait, I just put in the chest right here. Why am I complaining? What the fuck? I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. So once again, like I was saying, shit. It's one of the reasons I want to go there because it's also good. Cause it's gonna give me a lot of good job opportunities and all that, which is something I really need, especially since I'd be like the first one in my family, or my first one, because my sister is also in college and she's doing great also. But I'd be part of the first generation of my family, my history, to actually not only go to college but complete college. I mean, that's my goal, to complete college, hopefully, and to like be successful. Really, like not successful, because I mean definitely there's people in my family who are successful, but to have to like not really worry about money and kind of be like well off, you know, like kind of like the American dream in sort of a sense. The first one to achieve it, really, and that's kind of a lot of pressure, but you kind of get used to it after a while, and you kind of realize that it's not so much pressure, but just more like a goal that I think everyone should have. So it's not really, you kind of get used to it once you think of it like that. But I said but again, damn it, I gotta improve my speech and vocabulary there. But fuck, You see, this is the shit I have to deal with. So I'll definitely improve my speech and vocabulary, hopefully soon. Until then, let me get back to my story. So like I said, I'm like kind of like the first generation, at least. Like I got all the pressure of being like the successful one in sort of sense. Kind of like getting out there and getting a good job and being able to like support everyone, not everyone, but like my family and like the family I may have in the future or whatever. Just like not have to really worry so much about money. Not be like rich out of like the butt and be like, oh look at that, I can wipe my ass with, like $100 bill. No, definitely not that. But just fuck, I said butt. Oh goddamn it. Just like to be able to say, oh, I cannot have to worry about paying bills. I don't have to worry about like, oh my debt too high? Is like, can I not pay? Can I not afford? I'm gonna have to move. You know, just not have to worry about that. Definitely would be like the first in my family to actually be able to do that, and that's kind of like a big thing. And so it's kind of a lot of that riding on me. That's a lot of pressure, and not to mention, like I said, like right now, like my whole family in general, it's not really good money wise, and that's definitely a lot more pressure to be put on because like I have to basically go to college, do really well, and hopefully land a job within 4 to 5 years, a well-paying job. And it's kind of like that, counting on the hopes of that I'll be able to help my family and that we can kind of continue to survive. And when you think about it, that's kind of really unfair and a lot of pressure to put on someone who's just going to college for the first time, never really been like I'm not the most outgoing, like, oh, I can do everything, I'm really good at everything kind of guy. I've been the kind of guy who's kind of like, I just want to be myself, I do what I do, that's it. So it's definitely a lot of pressure that's kind of been put onto me, and I can't blame them because it's a lot of pressure probably for them too. They're probably going batshit crazy worrying about everything, and so I can't really blame them for putting that pressure on me because I don't think they really mean to. It's just kind of, they even haven't directly said that's what their plan is, like directly, but you can just tell like they're just freaking out. They don't know how they're going to do this, and one of the things that they are definitely never going to sacrifice is that I would go to college and like they could even if they can't afford it, even if they have to like take out like tons of loans and like get themselves into more debt. It's like it's not an option. Well, not that it's not an option that I don't go to college. I mean that if I want to go to college, it's not an option that it wouldn't be able to be taken care of, even if it's like going to put them in a bad place, which it is. It is. So it's definitely a lot of pressure that I have to do successful and not like fall on my ass. I definitely don't really have that much room for error, as some people might. I definitely can't. I can't fuck it over. So it's a lot of pressure, and that's kind of crazy. And so to finally talk about what I guess I was trying to get to my whole point this whole entire time is that a lot of times a lot of people feel pressure and like this kind of unfairness, and it sucks, and people don't like to deal with it, but I can't blame them. I don't like to deal with it either. I really wish I could just be like, no, you know what, fuck it. I just want to sit at home, make YouTube videos, and eventually get enough money to make my own like life living, just a decent living. That would be amazing if I could do that, because making YouTube videos is a lot of fun. Anyone who does it, even if you like have 5 subscribers, even if you get 1 view a day, even if you get no views a day, I think it's something you should definitely do, because it's rewarding even if you don't get like the biggest response, just to see that one person commented, just to see that one person watched your video. It's a big reward, and there's nothing like it. And I really encourage people who make YouTube videos, no matter how small or how what, if you even get like all the hate messages, just don't let it bother you. Just keep going, because I think at the end of the day it's really rewarding and it's worth keep going to do. And I need some stone actually, because I need a furnace. Oh, goddamn. I am starting to run out of breath here. Long way. I usually don't talk for this long, this much, or this seriously. Let's see, last comment on what I'm doing, and I forget what I was saying. Which was totally, what was I saying? It was like, does this actually, is this gonna break it, or is this gonna get back to me? Wow, so I can't use that. Can I use... Fuck. I have to make actual... Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Alright, oh, like I was saying, a lot of times people feel like it's unfair, on pressure, and because of that they don't feel like doing it like how I kind of don't feel like doing it. But in the end, you gotta do it, and I think you may be surprised what happens if you just push through the shit and do it, and just achieve. Don't fuck whoever says that you can't do it. Fuck whoever says you're not good enough. Fuck whoever says that you've never been able to do anything like that. Because I think, honestly, you really like. I know this sounds really corny, but you really can do whatever the hell you want because, in the end of the day, it's no one else is gonna do it for you. No one else is gonna like stop you. No one's really gonna be able to say no, you can't. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, I've never actually seen one of those legitly spawn in Minecraft. Oh, I gotta check that out right now. Oh god. Okay. Like I was saying, in the end, no one can really like stop you. No one can really prevent you from doing whatever you want to do. Only you can, and only you can do it. So in the end, you really just have to go out there and do whatever it is you want to do, and just not care what other people think. And I really just kind of forgot what the hell I was talking about. I knew I wanted to finish that sentence, but I didn't know what I was talking about. God damn, I gotta stop doing this. Oh! So basically, just go out there and do what you do. Do what you do, and don't let anything feel like too much pressure. Don't feel like you can't do it. And even if you feel like you don't want to do it, sometimes that's not always an option. Sometimes that's really just you kind of being afraid that you can't do it. And honestly, as long as you try, you pretty much are going to be able to do it. There's nothing that can really stop you. And this is like on a small sandbar too. It's crazy. Oh, thank you, idiot. Sorry. Oh Jesus, I was going with something there, and then I talk about how it's on a sandbar. Nope, idea gone. Yeah, so just do what you want to do, guys. That's basically the message I want to send here. And you get to push through the utmost crap. Like, I know a lot of people, it's just fuck. Stupid, why'd I come up here? You get to push, like, the hardest crap in the world. Maybe, because, like, I've been through some pretty bad shit. Like, my life hasn't been easy. But at the same time, I'm not saying, oh, crap, I've had the worst life ever. You guys would never understand. I'm complete blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And I'm definitely not like that. I know definitely that there are a lot of people, maybe even some of you guys who've gone through some really bad shit. Maybe, like, things that people should never even have to go through ever. And that's just, like, it's a lot to deal with, and that can really change a person. And, you know, some people kind of say, like, oh, they just let themselves feel bad, and they let themselves do that because they've been bad. And it's kind of part of it. Like, if something bad happens to you, you definitely should not be like, oh, well, it's all this shit happened to me, I can't deal with it, I might as well just blah, blah, blah. Like, self-fulfilling prophecy, basically. Oh, it's all over, I'm done, blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit again. But really, in the end, I think it's the tough shit, all the bad shit that goes through that makes you better. It kind of makes you who you are and really shapes you, because, like, I'll admit that, like, things with my dad have never been great. Like, I never really had a father at all. He didn't run away, like, just completely vanished, but at the same time, he was never there for me. He never really did anything for me. And, you know, it's easy to sit here and be like, oh, he never did anything for me, I hate him. I never want to talk to him. He ruined my life. I can't do shit now because he fucked me over and I'm complete shit now. But in the end, I think that's what kind of made me who I am. Maybe, like, a nicer guy, because I just hate the whole idea of being, like, hateful and spiteful. I need stone. I'll just do it straight down. Because I just hate the whole idea of being, like, hateful and spiteful, and I feel like that I'd kind of be like my dad if I did, and I never wanted to be like that. And so, in a way, even though it was all bad shit, it kind of made me feel like it made me, like, took a better person, and I think that could be definitely said for a lot of people, that even though they have had to gone through, like, tons of shit and, like, really bad shit, in the end, it can be that it made you better in who you are today. And so, even though part of me wishes it could have been different, maybe I could have had, like, a dad who actually supported me, who was actually there for me, and actually did shit other than don't worry about it. And at the same time, I'm kind of, like, not glad, I'm kind of, like, happy with how it turned out in the end, how I was able, my family was able to shape into something that wasn't so negative, but perhaps something that actually even helped us. And it really is something like what made me who I am today is the fact that I was able to push through that and get over that and not let that pull me down. And definitely a reason why I have any success at anything, really. Oh, sorry, hold on. There we go. And yes, like, shut up about that now. Yeah, that was just, it's just, you can't let shit like that get you down. And I think a really good saying that I've heard a lot, or not a lot, but I've heard and I just really like, and I just think it really exemplifies what all this could really mean is that no matter how much bad shit, like all the crap you have to put up with, all the bullshit that you have to deal with, in the end, that can never really like erase all the good shit that happened in your life. Like, if you were like had the worst childhood in your life, it doesn't change the fact that perhaps later on you go to a good college and you become very successful. It can't like change the fact that that doesn't happen. That happened. It can't like erase it. And same like it was maybe it's a little way around. Maybe you had a great childhood and then you have a bad like later years, I guess. Later years, well, like when you're older. Doesn't change the fact that you had a great high school. I mean, maybe yeah, it kind of sucks now, but those child years were precious, and it's never gonna take that away. And kind of same reverse, just because you have all this good shit that happens to you doesn't mean you'll ever forget the bad shit. So it's kind of like it's just like hand in hand that if there's gonna be bad shit, there's gonna be good shit. If there's gonna be good shit, there's gonna be bad shit, and you can't let it ever erase the other. And you can't, no matter how much you want the good shit to erase the bad shit, it'll never happen. And as long as you realize what you have, the bad shit will never get or never erase the good shit. And I was saying this shit a lot there, but you get the point, right? I hope you get the point. Oh God, I hope you get the point. And you didn't just listen to me just say shit a bunch. That would be bad. So that's kind of like the message I just really wanted to send. And I was really hoping to make my house, and I'm kind of going really slow while trying to talk. Why do I have so much shit? I don't need all this. I don't need dirt. I'll come back for that. Just need to make more chests to put stuff in. So yeah, a lot of you guys probably have like hard lives, and a lot of you guys probably done stuff you're not proud of. Not saying that you guys are bad or anything like that, but I'm just saying like I've even had my fair share of things that I've done because of whatever, and I'm not really proud of. And sorry. I've had my fair share of things I've had my fair share of things that I've done that I'm not proud of. One of being not trying as hard as I probably could have during school. That's definitely something I kind of regret. Not like, oh God, it's like the worst thing in my life. Oh, I'm such a terrible person. But I think it would have been nice should I have been able to done a lot better and been like a lot smarter at school. Because I probably could have gone like A's and whatnot and done really good. Not because I was just like smart, because if you try, anyone can really do that. I mean, no reason why you shouldn't be able to. Can I use this as fuel? No. Well, can I use this as fuel? I can. I don't want to use this. I need a better fuel source. Damn. I'm gonna need coal. Ah, shit. I need to go back. You know what? Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm just gonna get some coal here. Heater, burnt timber, right. This, oh, not a limited source. Fuck. Throw that away. Throw it away. Just 64. There we go. Anyways, like I was saying for the last frickin' time, which actually I kind of forgot. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Anyways, I'll remember. Give it some time. Maybe I won't actually. Maybe I'll just sit here like an idiot, all quiet and whatnot. Kind of like that plan. Fuck, what was I talking about? I do this all the time. I lose track of what I was saying. Pissing myself off. Self-rage. Basically, I'm gonna try talking. Hope something important or useful comes out. Basically, shit happens. That's the brunt of my story. Shit happens, and you just gotta deal with that shit and not let it affect who you are or what you do. What do I want to do? I made this doorway, so I want to make another room. I guess my bedroom. Sure, why not? So I'll make a hallway. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, I got this. I'm planning this out. I'm actually thinking about something other than me babbling on. Blah 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 blah. I kind of ran out of shit to talk to till I finish this. But I definitely wanted to make a new house and finish this shit. So we're gonna finish this shit. Whether it kills me. Well, hopefully it doesn't kill me. I don't let it kill me. You know, I really don't want it to kill me. Actually, fuck. You know, in fact, I'll just leave it there. Blank. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. You guys are done talking to me. Listen to me babble about useless shit. Did I just... Nice. I didn't even know I could do that. Yeah. What the hell is these... So many whales... What the fuck? That whale just disappeared. That is weird. That is definitely maximum overpowered weird. Not gonna worry about that. What else did I need? Did I need anything else? I don't think so. I think I got everything I need to survive successfully. Do you mind? Yeah, asshole. Get out of here. Shit. I need food. I got so many berries. Oh, Jesus. All that berry farming paid off. That's actually... I don't need all this shit. I don't need that. Put that away for now. I'll need that. Don't need that for now. All that. All that. All that. All that. So I don't even have that. I don't need that for now. Don't need that. Put that away. That away. That away. I still have that glow brimstone. Shit. And then I was gonna blah 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 do what? Oh right, get all my material back. That's why. That's why I don't have a lot of building materials. Fucking Molas. The hell, man? 2? That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Right, chests over here. Filled with shits I need. Fuck off. Swear to fucking God if you hit me, asshole. Dick. Peace. I hear him. Ha! I saw you coming on the corner. Oh, that was a close call. What's that? Oh, that was the fire boss. Yeah, he's in there. Oh, we're gonna need, you know, we're gonna need one of them potions that resist the flames. One of them would be good. Okay, this does have a lot of reach. Okay, this is really good. I like this lance a lot. Very helpful. Get off! Fuck off! Asshole! Did I see? I thought I saw something there, but there's my imagination. Oh, do. So yeah, through all this babbling, I hope you guys managed to get a message, a good message. I hope I didn't just sit here and bore you guys to death. Be like, this guy, why am I listening to this guy talk? He's only funny when he makes stupid sounds and does stupid shit. And you're probably right, but I just felt I needed to say that for not only for you guys to know, but also just to help me in general to get that out of the air and like kind of like just getting that thing off your chest that you just been there. And I realized that maybe it's under that. It's really dark. I should like get TNT and just completely obliterate that dungeon. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Well, yeah, that's it. That's enough. That's all the shit to hear from me today. So far, at least for now. Probably have to hear more shit later. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna record today. Just because, like I said, things are crazy, and I kind of just want to take it easy for a bit. Just for a bit. So don't get mad at me. I still got some stuff I need to post that I've recorded already. So hopefully that will last until I get back into the groove of things. And I start feeling better, and hopefully I will. And also, I know I've been talking about this for like ever now, and you guys are like, this guy's such a fucking liar. He's not doing jack shit. I hopefully soon, very soon, I'll be able to do the thing with Mr. 360 Games. We almost did it once, but then we had so many issues, it was fucking terrible. But yeah, hopefully we can get that. We got it resolved semi. We kind of still need to fix things a bit, but we're going to try to do that. And once we do, I'll finally do something with 360 Games, and I'll hopefully get this channel jump started, hopefully, and just overall be a really good thing. Maybe, hopefully, it's funny and entertaining, and you guys will like it, even on this channel and Mr. 360 Games channel. And hopefully that just goes over well. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, no reason it shouldn't, but it's always good to hope to give good wishes that it does. So I think I've been babbling on plenty enough for this session, and I'm probably gonna upload this all at once. I won't just rip it apart, because for the message to even get to you at all, be powerful, to hear all that, and do something in your own head to make it make sense and not be gibberish, blah 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 blah. You know. So I'll definitely upload it all in one episode. Hopefully it's not too much for you. For you guys to handle. Hopefully you guys are like, oh wow, this guy actually makes some sense. This guy actually helped me a bit. If it did help you in any way, even if it's just like, that makes me feel good, makes me feel good about my day, just let me know. I definitely would like to know how it made you guys feel, if you guys even watched it or care about it at all. So definitely leave a comment like that. And remember to, as always, leave a like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it. I definitely want to get more of it. Hopefully more. Mostly it'll be like funny random shit like I've done on other videos, but every once in a while I think I'll do a video like this where it's just kind of serious talk. Because every once in a while in your life, as much as you would love it to be all fun and games, every once in a while there just has to come a time where there's just seriousness and you have to deal with shit and get shit done. And I would like to be able to know that I helped you guys. If you guys are having any trouble at all and you guys don't feel like you can talk to anyone else, hopefully in some sort of sense I can help you guys, because I felt like that a lot, and kind of from like one person who feels like they can't do anything, or not do anything, but like it feels like there's no help for them. It sounds really bad. No, like just from some person who doesn't really like to talk about stuff to another person who doesn't like to talk about stuff. Oh, I'm talking too fast. Oh, Jesus Christ. One person doesn't like to talk about stuff to another person doesn't like to talk about stuff. Hopefully I helped you guys in some way and it's not just all to waste. That was a long goodbye. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's it. I'm trying to get up now. You guys go enjoy the rest of your day watching my YouTubers. I'll see you guys later.